Hi, I'm Cassandra Eliodor, and I'll be reading my poem, I Find Adam's Rib in My Mother's Tongue. I actually first started writing this after learning that Adam was originally just the Hebrew word for human. So I wanted to create this hybrid space where I could combine both the biblical and the Haitian Creole Genesis to reveal the human interference that has always been behind our language and our stories of origin. Here I turn specifically to Creole, my parents' language, which actively holds evidence of our colonial past and the many injuries that have and can be done to a nation's memory through human speech. So, I find Adam's rib in my mother's tongue. In the beginning, God made sound, an opening of the mouth, the movements of the throat without the tongue, la langue. Perhaps before the split, there was never a need for the tongue, back when meaning came from the same belly and lied inside a single skull. Perhaps only in rupture did we begin to cry with purpose, two mouths writhing for understanding, severed and bloody, we made noise. In the beginning, God made the ship and gathered two of every tongue, and then he tore them from their throats to start anew. Perhaps before the split, there was never a need for the tongue, back when meaning came from the same belly and lied inside a single skull. Perhaps only in bleeding did we begin to cry with purpose, severed tongues writhing for understanding, one wooden belly filled with noise. To write Creole well is to write against French orthography. Papam says, write it how you hear it, like hearing ghosts is easy, like form can be unhammered from the skull. I'm trying still to unhear the silent weight of the H, to unspeak the E-A-U and O. How difficult it is, this effort, to speak in order to unspeak. How mutinous, this language, set in undoing and undoing. There are only 5 pronouns in my mother's tongue of tongues. Moi, un, nous, li, yo. Me, you, we, they, them. Backing the urgency of the ship, splintered tongues rive to make sense out of truncated noise. In gathering the essentials of speech and understanding, it seems these were enough. The meaning of a trap is that you cannot divorce gender from your language. Sometimes you cannot tear the woman from the man. Sometimes you cannot tear the man from the people. The meaning of the trap is that you hear the silences of order, that you know the pronouns of the river, the gender of your bones, the non-gender of the man when he is used to mean the atom, the false gender of the atom when he is used to mean the people. And aren't we all just trapped in the binary of language, where signifiers signify everything, signify nothing at all? Aren't we all just the woman trapped inside of the man? Are we all just the man trapped inside of the people?